Alright, YouTubers, what's going on? Today we are looking at a new knife, and you'll see that Ruger in the background, which may or may not be uploaded before this video, so if it is, you may already watched it. If not, there will be a video on the Ruger. This is my latest knife purchase. It's a Sebenza 21. This is a special edition. This is one of the CCG graphics. CGG, excuse me, graphics. This is called the Riddled. And it literally looks like it has bullet holes. And that's not just a graphic. You can see the blade in there. Those actually are holes in the titanium. They do have some, effects there that they were actually shot by a bullet. It looks really cool. And I like the target, the reticle on there. As a shooter and as a knife guy, this knife kind of merges both of those genres together for me. It's a great knife, but it has that shooter feel to it, and just a great knife. I mean, the small Sebenza is, in my opinion, the perfect EDC knife. They are pricey, but tell you what, they're going to last your lifetime, and you're going to be able to hand them down to your kids. There's my other Sebenza. So for me, they are perfect. I love the Insingo blade. This one I got in the trip. They don't have it in the Insingo anyway, but love that traditional drop point as well. S35 VN. Full titanium frame lock, nothing different really, except for the graphic and the Riddled, the bullet holes. Now, they did discontinue this model, which is why I picked it up, because I always thought it was cool and wanted it, and I thought, as a shooter, it'd be a great knife to hone. And they said, we're going to discontinue it. So I saw that, and I had the funds. I picked it up. So it's gorgeous, super smooth. I mean, I don't think I've done anything to this knife. This is out of the box smooth. It just drops on itself. It flicks open no problem, which, Chris Reeve is kind of anti-flicking a knife open, but it's super easy to. It came just buttery smooth out of the box. So, been a great EDC. I've been carrying this one, alternating between that and the carbon fiber Insingo. Yeah, I mean, it's a typical small Sebenza. I don't know what else to say about it. S35 VN. It does have silver lugs instead of the blue. And the screws do have a little bit higher polish to them than like on this Insingo blade. So a little bit higher polish on that. But other than that, it does have the silver lanyard hole. Or silver lanyard. What do they call it? It's blue on this one. Yeah, the word is escaping me. And then, like on this, you have the blue. The anodized blue backspace barrel spacer there. On this, it's all silver. So a little bit different there, but gorgeous knife. Very, very excited. I mean, just another small Seb, and you can't go wrong with small Sebenza. They are, like I said, in my opinion, the perfect EDC knife, and they will last you a lifetime. And if your knife gets scratched up and needs a sharpening, or the blade gets chipping in or whatever, guess what? You send in for a spa service with Chris Reeve, and it comes back looking brand new. So the resale value and the value of these knives is incredibly high, because they hold their value probably better than any knife I can think of. Maybe besides like a Sprint Run Paramilitary 2, which are selling for way more than they should, but they just hold their value. I mean, you send in for a spa treatment, you get back basically a brand new knife, and your value just went back to what you paid for it, pretty much. So, great EDC. Nothing negative to say about it. Super smooth. Very, very tight tolerances. Lock up. This is one of my favorite sounds right here. Ready for it? That's that distinct lock up of a Chris Reeve knife. I mean, it's just distinct. And it's hard to duplicate on anything else. So, yep, failed on that opening. That's the first time, actually. So there she is, the Chris Reeves knives, small Sebenza 21, CGG graphic, Riddled. Now, I did see on Chris Reeves' website that they do have a new version of this coming out called the 50 cal, where it only has one big hole in it, like bullet hole looking. So, might have to pick that up too. That's pretty cool. One thing I love about the Sebenzas is, even though these two are pretty much the same knife, they're different in a lot of ways, even though they're both small Sebenzas. and I like that about them. They're very collectible. You can have many, many variations of it. And if I'm going to buy more than one of any kind of knife, it's going to be a Sebenza. So I plan on owning quite a few more. And you know, they are heirloom quality. Hand them down. This is something I can see my son, who's 10 right now, you know, one day using and carrying, just because it's that high quality. So, all right, guys, that's the small Sebenza 21 Riddled. Any questions or comments on this beautiful knife, leave them down below, and we will see you on the next video.